People have all types of dreams, crazy dreams, sad dreams, fun dreams, or dreams you might not even remember. But I have made a list of all the crazy times I've had a dream. It's not the crazy times I've had a dream, but all the crazy stuff that happens in my dreams, and I just want to share it with you. This is going to be more like a story time thing. I'm going to be laid back. I got my blanket, my pillows, just sitting down, just telling you, ranting on. But yeah, besides that, I feel like the dreams that I have are very interesting. Like when I tell my friends some of my dreams, they're like, Grace, what do you be thinking about? But like literally, I don't even know. Like I'd be asking myself when I wake up in the morning. But let's just get into it. I'm gonna start off by having the nightmares that I had, and most of these are nightmares. Like most of these are like this crazy like stories that are more gloomy, on the gloomier side and sad side. So I don't even know what I'm saying. Like I don't even know why I said dreams in the beginning. These are mainly nightmares. So these 3 dreams that I'm about to talk about are all together. They were all no, there were 3 days in a row. There was a time where 3 days in a row I had a nightmare, and I wouldn't say that they're connected, but like they have the elements of like, okay, I feel like I saw this in my previous dream, but they're not the same thing. So the first dream was when I joined a cult church. So I think we were somewhere in my not my hometown, but like the country where my parents are from, which is Zimbabwe. I think we were traveling. That's like and also I'm gonna try and put pictures maybe of like where, like pictures that kind of match what I'm thinking, because like I can't really visualize it using words, but I'm gonna try. We were in like the safari looking place, but it was kind of like a resort, like mostly. So it had like a hotel inside. I mean a hotel nearby. So you can walk around. Well, I think we were going to like our room because we had our bags with us. So we're going to our room, and I think like the people at the hotel who like walk you around, who are like helpers, like they help you get your bags. The guy, he was like helping us tour around. So he was like, oh yeah, there's a church here at the hotel. They're having a conference, and I guess my parents or my mom or whoever I was really with, I don't even know if it was really my mom for real, but like they're like, oh okay, we can go. So later on, I think it was mainly me who decided to go, but I decided to go, and I just see people sitting on the outside of the doors, I think like waiting to go inside or something, or just waiting around. So I'm just sitting there, and eventually I just go inside. So I go inside, and I see people from my school. So like there's these group of boys, I can't say their names, but like they're just a group of boys I know. I don't really talk to them, but they're like more on like the popular side, they're more like popular kids. And they were there in the crowd, but they were sitting in front of me, and there was a lady behind me, and I'm gonna draw it out. I need to draw out and post like the picture, like put in the video what she looked like, because she looked so scary. She was literally staring me down, and like during this time, the pastor, or like the person at the front, he was like, they were doing like some sort of like ritual or something. They were like, oh, take these beads, like these little orb thingies that were under the seat, and he was like, take a handful of them and eat it. And whenever like some of the people ate it, like they just started having seizures and like started dying. Like I wouldn't like, if you know, but like if you've ever been to like those really hardcore churches where they're like having like those, like they get the Holy Ghost and they start like shaking and doing all that stuff, that's not really my type of thing. Like I just like, I'm not into all that. So I guess in the dream I refused to eat it. And then the lady, I look back at the lady and she's making this creepy face, like this creepy like she's kind of like forcing me to eat it. Like she's like, why aren't you eating it? Like, blah, like, you're supposed to. Meanwhile, everyone around me is like screaming and yelling and having seizures and like all this stuff, and I'm just like low-key scared. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, please get me out of here. And then yeah, I think I woke up from there though. Yeah, I think that was it. But I was low-key scared. Like I was like, what's going on? Like, why am I being peer pressured to eating these birds looking like but anyways, okay, so the second one, I was with my friends at a theater. I can't really say which friends who were there, but I was eating. I wanted to get, one of my friends wanted pizza, and I wanted like, corn, those corn, like it's like a Mexican food. It's like the corn with the cheese and the sour cream and I forgot what they call it. I'll just put the picture up. But I wanted one of those, and I guess like one of them got mad at me for getting that. They're like, oh, why are you eating that, blah blah blah, you're supposed to be getting me my pizza. And I was like, girl, I did get you your pizza, blah, blah, blah. So I think I got mad, and I was so mad that I walked out of the room, out of the theater. So I walked out, and I wasn't in the theater anymore. I was at a hockey arena. Listen, I'm not even a hockey person. I don't even think about hockey on the like a regular, like when was the last time hockey even went into my mind? Like none. Like I don't even think. I don't even know the hockey teams. I don't even know a hockey player. Like I don't know none of that. But anyways, so I was walking around the arena, and I don't even know what the hockey arena like IRL really looks like. But in my dream, it was like the hockey like players on the bottom, and then like the bleachers are surrounding it, just like a football field or like a baseball field, not a baseball field, a soccer field, and then like behind it you could like walk behind like the bleachers and like So anyways, so I was walking, and on the walls there was people's names written on the wall, like a list of people's names, and I'm like, like what's going on? Like why is like who are these people? Like why are their names like written on the wall? Like, it was like first name, last name, and it was a lot of it, a lot, and it was like written in stone. So I just keep walking until I'm sitting down, and I'm like all the way at the very top. It was kind of like a little bit dark, like I was sitting by myself, like at the very, very top, and I think I was talking to some guy, but like he's not really relevant to the story. But anyways, I look behind myself, and I see my name on the wall, and I'm like, what? Like, why is my name here? So I decided this is where it starts getting weird and like creepy. Like the very end of the story, that's when it gets really weird. But like from here it starts, So I get up and I go into like another room. Like I go into like this hallway, not another room, but I go into a hallway, and so it goes straight, like where you are right now, like go straight, and then you make a left, and then you're in like this area where it's like one open area, and then another open area, and in those open areas there's like 4 rooms. So I make another left, and now I'm looking at 4 rooms on each side of the wall. And so in the middle of that, there are people eating food. Okay, this is very important. People are eating food. I don't know what food it is though, but they're eating in this area. And so my mom walks out of one of the rooms, and she walks out of one of the rooms, but she has blood on her hands. She's dressed up as a doctor. Like she looks like a doctor or something. Like she has like the gloves on and everything, but she has blood on her hands. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? Like, oh, why are you walking out in front of all these people who are eating food out of one of the random rooms, and there's blood on her hands? And I walk up, and there's literally a lady giving birth. My mom is helping a lady give birth, and she walks out with blood on her hands, and there's people eating food in the middle of the room. And why I had to emphasize the food is because what are you eating? Like, I don't even know what they were eating, and I hope it wasn't what I think it is. So, after that though, I think I blacked out for a second. Like, in a dream where like you black out for a second and then you wake up somewhere else. That's what happened. So, but I know for a fact that it was still in the same hockey theater, hospital, cafeteria place, but now in the section of the place that I'm in a church. I don't know why I keep having like these religious freaking dreams or whatever. Actually, I know I probably could know why, but like I'm not gonna get into it. But anyways, so I'm in the church, and there's like this lady. She looks like really like mean. Like she looks like she's powerful, but like she's mean though about it. Like she's like, oh, I need to put like a picture. She looks like that lady from Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna put the picture, but she looks like the higher up lady, the alien from Lilo and Stitch, but like her, but as a human. And she has like white hair. She's wearing a white cloak. Mind you, we're all wearing white. This place, and don't even think that this place looks like horrifying. This place looks beautiful. Like it looks like a regular church. It looks like a cathedral kind of. Like it looks beautiful, and we're all standing up there. And I think like it's not like it wasn't grown-ups there. It was like youth, like a youth group thing. Like I think the youngest was probably like 7, and like the oldest was like 18, like young people. And so we're all lined up like a choir, and she starts going on about like how we have to sacrifice ourselves for God, and like we have to like give ourselves to him, and like one of y'all have to like be the first one to do it. Like, and like for me in the dream I was like, sacrifice? Like what sacrifices are we making? Like what do you mean? Like give a piece of my hair? Like what do you mean sacrifice? And so one of the other kids, like all the other kids were like happy though. Well, no, I wouldn't say all the other kids, but I would say most of them, like especially like the older kids, are like, oh my gosh, like I just can't wait to give myself to God. Like I can't wait to like be the one to be chosen. Like I guess like go ahead, pop off, I guess. But the thing that scared me though is that she was like, she starts picking people out, And but she started picking them like one by one. So she picks this girl. She has like blonde hair, white girl, blonde hair, blue eyes, your generic looking. And she walks out the doors, and behind us, by the way, these doors were clear and like they were really tall. So it's like a tall, clear door. The windows were tall and clear, so you could see outside, like you could see everything. And outside was a ship, like it was like a sailboat, like a giant one, and it has like the cross thing on it, like yeah, it has like the cross on it. So she gets crucified on that cross, like she gets tied up on the cross, and the cross starts turning her body. Like, I don't know, I probably have to put an example on the screen, but like her arms are out like this, and just think about it, like imagine your arms are out, right? And like you're being turned, but the lower half of your body isn't being turned, so they're literally cracking your bones, like as you're, you know, they're like, and they're like, oh, I don't know how to explain it, but they'll just like twist and turn your body like you're like some sort of rag doll, and you can hear her bones cracking, and you can hear her screaming, but like she wanted it though, like everybody knew what was gonna happen, like it's like she liked it, like like this is like what type of kink is that? but yeah, like I'm laughing now, but I was literally in my dream, I was so freaked out. So it eventually gets to the point where it was like maybe 5 of us left. Mind you, people are going like one by one. I think there was 2 boats, matter of fact. Like one person was getting twisted, turned, and tortured, and the other girl was getting tortured, and then the lady, like the youth group leader or whoever she was just like picking people out, like, okay, you go next, you go next, you get chosen, you go next. And me, I'm scared, so I run out the door, and guess what I see? I see my mother sitting on the table, and she's just sitting there like she's sitting on a table, like a white table. Most of the stuff is white, everything is clear, everything looks beautiful, like I said, it literally looks amazing there. And she's just sitting at the table, she has her phone out, she's just sitting like scrolling, like nothing is happening, as if somebody isn't being killed right in front of her. And no offense to my mom, I don't even know why my mom is being put in this dream like she's meant to be like an evil person. My mom is not evil, my mom is nice. Like I don't know why my mind is trying to make her out to be like some sort of like, I don't know, evil scientist or doctor or whatever. But anyways, so I go hide under the table, and there's this little girl, she has to be like 8 years old, and she came to hide under the table with me, and she starts crying, she's like, I don't want to be killed, I don't want to be like sacrificed, like and I'm like, girl, me too. Like we're under there like so scared. And like the youth group leader, the lady, she just looking for us. And I ended up waking up at this point, but I don't know if we were ever found. Like we were just hiding under the table, like the tablecloth. No, I don't know if we ever got found, but all I know is I definitely did not get crucified, but what I saw was really scary. I was like, what? My third dream was in a library. And this is like the 3rd night, by the way. So this is the 1st night at that one church, 2nd night at the hockey stadium church place, and then this is the 3rd night. And in this dream, I feel like this is the most scariest dream out of the 3. So I went by least scariest to most scariest. I was in a library, and I'll probably have to put like the layout plan and show you where I was standing, and like, you know, I would have to really put like a map. So I was in the area that I showed you, and I was drawing. I was definitely helping in the library. Like I was helping the librarian like put up books and like draw and like decorate the place. And it wasn't scary at that point because all the lights were on, everything was normal, everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, I think the librarian had to go home, but she was like, oh Grace, I trust you to stay at the library after hours, like just finish up what you're doing, and then, you know, you could close up for the day or for the night, because it was a night shift. And I was scared of working night shift. Night shift. Now I'll be scared to work night shifts at places, especially at a library, because oh my gosh. But this library was also connected to a hotel. So I walk down the little walkway, and down that walkway is an elevator that leads down to the lobby of that hotel. So I go down for some reason. I don't even know why I go down there. I just go down and I'm at the lobby, and it was a nice hotel too. Like it wasn't bad. Like the floors were marble. It had that little like dim ambiance to it. It was like a kind of dim. So, and it had like this like it looked like a really nice hotel. I tried to find a picture that looked similar, but it was very nice. And so I go into this place where I'm waiting in line. I think I was trying to go to the bathroom. Now that I think about it, I think I was trying to go to the bathroom, and there was a line for the bathroom, but I'd say it was like 10, 15 people in that line. And this old man comes up behind me and stands behind me, and we start making small talk. And I'm like, oh hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, oh, you're waiting for the bathroom? I'm like, yeah. And which is really weird because what hotel has a line for the bathroom? Like, all of y'all need to go poop that bad. Y'all don't got no bathroom in your hotel room? And ain't no way y'all... Nice hotel, but no good bathroom. Like, okay, anyways. So, we're standing, and then I decided to go back up. I don't even think I used the restroom. I think I just decided to go back up into the library and finish what I was doing. So I take the elevator. I go back up. Mind you, I don't think that old man was following me. Like, there was nobody behind me. And I'm back in the library, but now the library is dim. And mind you, the bookshelves are also, like, really high. And I really couldn't see any, like, in that little cubicle that I was in, I couldn't really see anything else. So I move up to the side where the only thing I could really see was that little walkway that I walked to get to the exit, to the elevator. And so I'm looking down that hallway, and I see nothing. And then I look down the other hallway, and like the little walkway, and I see there's one light up, one light. And then I look back, and I see that old man standing there. And not gonna lie, that old man, if you want to know what he looks like the guy from Up, the old man from Up. That's who he looks like. But like, I wouldn't say his head was that big though. It wasn't that big. But he was like standing at the end of the hall, and like you can't even see his face. It was like a silhouette of him. And I was like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, you found the bathroom? Like, I'm over here thinking you got dementia. Like, you know where you at right now? Like, don't piss here. And, I was drawing or whatever. I think I was, like, making, like, a poster or something. And he walked up to me. Mind you, the poster that I was making, it had, like, a weird face on it, like a scary face. I don't even know why I was drawing that. But, I'll try to show you what I was drawing. And I keep looking down. You know that generic, like, whenever the person looks down and then he looks up and then, like, the thing gets closer and then they look down and then look up and the thing gets closer? Yeah, that was, like, what happened. So he kept getting closer and closer with, like, a blank face, like a blank stare. And then all of a sudden, like, his face starts getting distorted and he has, like, this creepy smile. I think I'll show you because I know how to draw, like, crazy stuff. Like I could visualize it and then when I draw it down, but, like, I just can't explain it. But he had, like, a crazy, ugly face that scared me so bad. And then I woke up. So yeah, that's the end of the video. My dreams are really weird, and I feel like I really missed out on telling y'all a good story with the list that I had. But the problem was I was too vague with it, so now I don't even remember. But next time, when I have like a really good dream, because those dreams are good. I just feel like those dreams are good because obviously if they weren't that interesting, I wouldn't have wrote them down. But next time, I'm gonna like write down like a whole like story of what happened, like I'm gonna recall everything. But yeah, I mean, with the stories that I've told you, if anyone knows like why, you know like one of the like dream guru people, like who know about the mind and stuff and the universe, and they're like, oh, your dream means this, like I want to see like what they think about it, or what you think about it, or what it could possibly mean or anything. I feel like me personally, I know, but like I wouldn't want to go into like a whole analysis on like each thing. I'm just like kind of telling you what happened, but I feel like for the most part I know. But it was just like kind of weird, like why would I have 3 nightmares in a row? And I remember on the third night, on the 3rd, 4th, and I was like, I better not have a 4th nightmare or a 3rd nightmare. I was just like, it was really irking. But then I think the 4th night I didn't have a dream. I think I remember that on the 4th night I never had a dream. But yeah, that's it for real. Just wait for next time when I start dreaming again. And I don't even know why I call them dreams. They're literally nightmares.